Good morning, everyone. Hope you can hear me, and good to see you out there. See a lot of you have come back. Introduce yourselves. Thank you very much. Okay, so I see Michael's on the live chat this morning, and he's here as usual to help you guys out. Okay, any questions as we go through this, just type them in, and I'm sure he'll answer them. If you're new, just a quick reminder, what I'm going to do this morning is give you 5 questions. It's revision basically. It's also designed to stretch towards the end, okay? The 5th question's a bit harder. And yeah, so hopefully you'll get some value out of this. Now, today, what I'm going to be looking at is arithmetic progressions, okay? And yeah, the questions I've taken are ones that you would generally see in an exam, okay? But as I say, I've kind of stretched it further as we get towards the end. So hopefully, as I say, you get some value out of this, okay? Don't forget, links in the description, give you follow-up questions to do, tells you when I've got more of these workouts coming, okay, what they are, 10 o'clock every weekday, okay? So let's get cracking, and we'll take it from there, okay? So here's your first part, okay? What I've done here is just set up a short reminder, okay, of what you need to know about arithmetic progressions. Remember, it's a sequence of terms. First term is A, then we add a common difference D, okay, to each term. And the third term would be A plus 2D and so on, okay? So an arithmetic progression is something that goes up or down by a common constant value, which we call D. The nth term is given by this formula, A plus n minus 1D. The sum of the first n terms is given by this formula, n over 2 all times twice the first term plus n minus 1 times the common difference, D. Or you've got the sum of the first n terms is n over 2 a plus the last term, the first term plus the last term. Okay, so just a quick reminder there if you're wondering how to approach this, okay? Now, I'm going to keep this sheet up here for a few of the questions, just so that you can have some guidance, okay? And then we'll take it from there, okay? So, here's your first question. Fairly standard type of question that you get with arithmetic progressions. So we've got here, find the 16th term and the sum of the first 10 terms of the arithmetic progression, AP. This one here, okay? So just give you a few moments then just to think about that one, and just come in with your answers, okay? Tell us what the the sum of the first 10 terms is going to be. And I will take you through this when we have got some answers. Okay, we're getting an answer here. Okay, find the 16th term and the sum of the first 10 terms. So got one answer coming in at 63, very fast. Another one, 63. 63 seems to be coming in. Some people might disagree with that though. Let's have some more answers. Okay, see Gary's got an answer, 63. Okay, Rahima, the first one here with an answer of 63. Okay, remember it's got 2 parts here. I'm looking for the sum of the first 10 terms as well. So let's go from there. Sum of the first 10 terms. Okay, Erica's come in with an answer. Erica always supports this. It's nice to see you, Erica, again. Coming in. Okay, we've got a lot of answers. Yeah, this is proving to be a very straightforward question for you guys. You are right. It is 63 and for the first term and 210. So well done. Let's just quickly show you if you were having a few problems. The first term, A, is 3. The common difference, D, is going to be 7 minus 3, which is 4, or any of these have got the same difference. 11 take 7, 15 take 11, they all come to 4. So that's your common difference. So we know the 16th term, okay, is given by this formula here, and we can then connect that up. 16th term, okay, is going to be the first term 3 plus 16 minus 1, n is 16, times the common difference 4, and that gives you 63. And all we need to do now is just plug this into our formula for the sum of the first 10 terms, okay? And if you do that, using that formula, the sum of the first 10 terms, okay, is going to come to 210. All right? So, well done for getting that one. So that's a basic one that most textbooks would give you, exam papers would give you as an opening question. We're going to start to step it up a little as we go through this, okay? Right, so our next one. Number 2. Find the sum of this arithmetic progression, okay? So away you go. All right, let's see who can come up with some answers for this one. The sum of this arithmetic progression. Okay, so hopefully you could keep a score of what you got and let us know if you're honest at the end how well you did. It'd be good to know if anyone's got 100% over the whole of the questions. All right, doesn't matter about the speed, but whether you are able to get 100%. So we're still waiting then if anybody can come up with that total, the sum of the arithmetic progression. If you're watching this in playback later on, okay, you may want to pause the video at any point and do the questions and then start back again. Always a good idea. Okay, so hope you're all busy out there working this one out and staying safe as well, by the way, in these difficult times. How are we doing? Ah, right, it's good. I can see some answers coming in. We've got a couple of different answers at the moment. Okay. Right. Okay, I can see Rahima came in with an answer, 7,650. Adrian, 63,750. Adian, 7,650. Any more answers out there? Okay, we'll just run this for about another 30 seconds and see if anybody else can put up an answer. Okay, Din with 7,650. Okay, give you another 15 seconds then on this, and then I'll show you quickly how to do it. Okay. Right, well done guys. Adrian, I'm not too sure where you would have gone wrong, but and Abdullah, you appear to have slipped up somewhere. No problem, thanks for taking part anyway. Let's just check it out. The answer is 7,650. So well done guys, you got that. Let's just quickly take you through this one and then we'll be on to the next question. You should have A, the first term is 300. Common difference this time is -5. I picked this question just to show you that not only can you have arithmetic progressions going up, but they can also come down, okay? But they still got a common difference here. Just by subtracting your terms, 295 minus 300 gives us that common difference of -5. It could be that you just put +5 there, I don't know. And also with this one, I'm picking up on the last term, L, 125. So when it comes to the sum of the arithmetic progression, all I need to do is turn to this formula here, Sn. That is if I knew what, which I do, we want to figure out how many terms we've got, okay? So that is our problem in using that one. So we can take the nth term. We know the nth term, the last term, is 125, and we can figure out how many terms we've got then if we use this formula here. Put in 125 as that nth term, the last term, first term plus n minus 1 times the common difference. Solve this equation, expand it, rearrange it, and you should find you've got 36 terms in this series up here. So now we can use either this formula up here or this one down here, okay? The one I'm going to go for is the simpler one, this one here. Sn is n over 2a plus l. And if you substitute your values in, you should find you get 7,650. Okay, so well done for getting that one. All right, so just offering you a different style of question there. Right, next one, okay, hopefully you'll get on with this one. Question 3 of 5, okay. With this one, I'm not going to tell you quite what's involved with this one, but it's a kind of common question that you're likely to get. Here we go. The 8th term of an arithmetic progression is 48, and the 12th term is 68. Find the common difference and the first term. Okay, so away you go. See what you can make of that one. So if you're just coming on to this now, okay, anybody who's watching, just to say that we've been working through arithmetic progressions in this video workout, 5 questions. If you're playing it back later, just pause the video and have a go at these questions. Very common ones, okay, and they're gradually going up in difficulty. So we're getting some answers coming in for the common difference. Remember, we're also looking for the first term. So, right, good, fast working for a lot of you guys out there. Well done. And we all seem to be agreeing, although I do notice we've got Lookman, is that? Lookman seems to have the first term as 8. Okay, but I think you'll see if you look down the chat there that you can see the common answers are D is 5, well done, and the first term A is 13. Let's take you through this, okay, and I don't know who was first there, they were just streaming past me. With both answers correct. Anyway, well done for having a go. Do keep a record of your scores, okay, and we'll check out how you did at the end, okay. No cheating, by the way, okay. Right, okay, so we're going to run through this very quickly. So I'm going to use this formula, nth term, again, a plus n minus 1d. We know that we have the 8th term, okay, up here, the 8th term, when n is 8, it's 48. So we can substitute this into our equation. We've got 2 unknowns, which suggests we're going to need to use simultaneous equations. Okay, it's all about simultaneous equations. We pick up on the 12th term now, it's 68, so we can introduce n is 12 into our equation. 68 equals a plus n minus 1, 11d there. Okay, so number those 2 equations, 1 and 2. I've decided to eliminate a, okay, by just simply Subtracting our equations, 2 take away 1. That will eliminate A, and straight away will give you 20 equals 4D, leading to D is 5. Okay? Next, once I've got D is 5, just substitute it back into any one of these equations and you'll get A. I'm going to substitute it back into equation 1. That's D is 5 in 1, and that gives us A is 13. Nice quick question, but basically on simultaneous equations. So watch out for that type of question. Okay? Just to remind you, by the way, before we move on, in the description below the video, you'll see that there are links to further practice on exam questions. Okay, they've got video tools going through the solutions. All right, so you know, you might want to practice those exam questions as well. Right, okay, question 4 now. We're doing quite well this morning because other mornings I've run over time. We should be well on time today. Okay, so here we go. Next question. This one coming up, I find, does cause a few problems when I've seen it given to students before. But let's see how you get on. It's an algebraic one about consecutive terms. We've got 2x plus 6, 18 minus x, and 10x minus 12 are consecutive terms in an arithmetic progression. And you've got to tell us what x is. So away you go. Okay, different style of question, but still based around arithmetic progressions. So see how you go with that. Okay. It's nice to see, whilst you're working this out, it's nice to see quite a lot of you hanging on here, coming back and working these workouts. And I know it's not the best time to be thinking about doing maths. I'm sure you'd be wanting to do something else, really. But it just keeps your hand in these difficult times. So thank you for supporting this, coming back, and hope I can continue to deliver over the next few weeks, okay? So that when you return back to school or whatever happens, that at least you've got something. Okay, Din's coming in with an answer for this question number 4. Din's got 3.5. I can see Colin here is coming in with 3. A couple of differing answers there. Okay, so who knows? Maybe one of you's right. Maybe none of you are right. Okay, more answers starting to stream in. Okay. Right. Okay, well done guys. I can see that you've had a go at this. Okay, so if you're not guessed already, by popular consensus, it is x does equal 3. So I don't know where you tripped up there, Din, but anyway, I'm sure you made a good effort on this. I'm sure it most probably could be just a simple algebraic mistake. Let's just take you through this, how I would approach such a question, okay? We know that there must be a common difference between these 3 terms. We don't necessarily know what position they are in any sequence. That doesn't matter. We just know that the difference between consecutive terms is going to be equal to D, exactly the same. So I'm going to set up an equation like this, okay? That common difference D is 18 minus x minus this term here. Important obviously to write it in brackets here because you've got this negative sign. And it's equal to the difference between these 2 terms, 10x minus 12 minus all of the 18 minus x. So again, it needs to be in brackets. So it's just a question of setting up that equation, solving it for x. So in all, what I've done is just expanded the brackets. You can check that out Okay, rearrange it, and you should find you get x equals 3. Okay, so in many ways it should be fairly straightforward, but for some reason I think people tend to get bogged down with questions like this one. Anyway, there we go. That's number 4. We're now on to our last question. Okay, so this is a bit of a challenge question. By the way, before I go on to that, just want to put this note up. The terms, by the way, if ever you ask what the terms are, just substitute obviously x equals 3 back into these 3 terms, and you can see 12, 15, 18, they go up with a common difference, okay, of 3 as well. Just by coincidence happens to be that value x there. Okay, so if you're asked what were the terms, that would be what the answer would be. Okay, anyway, we're going to go on to this last question. As I say, it's designed to stretch you a bit, okay, and we'll just see how we get on. Okay, there's 2 parts to this question. I'm only going to give you the first part first of all. Part A, we've got the sum to n terms of a particular series. I do emphasize that, be careful, of a particular series is given by Sn equals 21n minus 2n squared. And what I want you to do is find an expression for the nth term of the series. Okay, find an expression for the nth term of the series. So you're going to have to think about that one. Okay. So I'll leave you on that one. Occasionally I've seen questions like this and they have been a bit awkward for some people. Okay, let's see how you get on though. If you're just coming on at the moment, we're just on the last question here on a workout that's been on arithmetic progressions. Just waiting for people to come in with an answer on this one, number 5. Our last question. All right, we're getting Erica's come storming in with an answer. Interesting answer, Erica. Again, not saying whether you're right or wrong. But well done for having a go. All right. And do keep hold of your scores. Okay, we're going to just see if we can get you to give us your scores at the end. Honest answers though, all right? All right, we're getting Collins coming in with the nth term. Okay, minus 4n to the power 2 for minus 4n squared plus 4n plus 19. Differs from Erica. We've got Din with 23 minus 4n. Okay, so great effort, guys, by the way, if you're having a go at this. It's really great to see that you're taking part. Jaden. Hi, Jaden. 23 minus 4n. Okay, well, I'll put you out your misery. If you're in misery, I don't know. It is 23 minus 4n, or Erica, as she had minus 4n plus 23. That does not matter. Erica came storming in there with the first answer. Congratulations. All right. Okay. And let's just quickly run through this bit. We've got another part coming up. Okay. So, we don't know that it's an arithmetic progression. So, you shouldn't be using any methods, okay, related to arithmetic progressions. So, what we know is that the nth term must be the sum of the first n terms minus the sum of the first n minus 1 terms. Okay? I hope you did it this way. Okay? So I'm not assuming it's an arithmetic progression at this stage at all. So all I've got to do is substitute this in for Sn and replace n with n minus 1 into here for the sum of the first n minus 1 values. That's what I've done here, okay? And it's just a question now of expanding this out, okay, correctly. Watch out for those negative signs though, obviously. I've just expanded inside the square brackets, you can check that out, and then multiplied it with the negative 1 in front here, switched all the signs, in other words, inside the square bracket, leading me to 23 minus 4n. So well done. Okay, I hope you like that one. Now we're coming on to part B. Okay, let's see what you can make of this part B. This time, now you've got to show me that the series is an arithmetic progression. Okay, show that the series is an arithmetic progression. Now you've got to think about that one. Okay, so see how you get on. How are you going to show that the series is an arithmetic progression? Yes, it is a tricky question, Gary. I've seen you write a note up here on that. Yeah, it was designed purely for that purpose. Okay, so how can you tell me in part B though? Anyone? Show that the series is an arithmetic progression. Be interesting to see your answers here. What would allow me to know that it's an arithmetic progression? All right, okay, well, the common difference is 4 we've got as an answer coming in from Rahima. Okay, interesting answer. Harris has got, just trying to read it, I think it's 12, is that 12 minus 11 equals, no, T2 I think that is. Oh, T2 minus T1 equals 14 minus, T4. Oh, T4 minus T3, sorry. Okay. Rahima, 19, 15, 11. Interesting answers. Erica coming in with a common difference of negative 4. Okay. Right. Okay, let's take you through this because time is running out. Okay. I'm going to have to say that Erica has got the common difference. I'm not going to... I don't know how you got that, Erica. I hope that it's by an algebraic method, okay? You could work out most probably the first term, the second term, the third term, just by using this formula here. But that wouldn't be sufficient. You've got to be able to tell me algebraically, okay? If any of you guys didn't do it algebraically, it wouldn't be a good solid answer, okay? What you've got to do here is you've got to find that common difference, prove that it's value. So I've looked at the nth term and I'm going to subtract the n minus 1th term, okay? And I'm going to be using this formula here. So we've got for the nth term it's going to be 23 minus 4n, and for the n minus 1th term it's going to be 23 minus 4 times all of n minus 1. So if you do that, that's what you'll write down, okay? And then we can expand it out and group up our terms, and it gives us d is -4. Okay, now just because we found D is -4, do summarize, okay, and we get this, that since the common difference D is a constant, okay, the whole point about an arithmetic progression, then we have an arithmetic progression. So well done if you did it by this algebraic method, right? Rather than first finding the first term, then the second, then the third, and then just assuming that it was an arithmetic progression. That doesn't technically hold, okay? So, it's the end now, okay? It'd be good if you could kind of give us an indication how well you did. Okay, if you got 100% right, okay, just as an indication. If you got none right, do tell us, okay, it'd be quite interesting. So, okay, let us just come back on, okay, here I am, I hope, okay. So, I hope you enjoyed that. Just waiting to see if any of you put up some scores. There might be a bit of a delay here, by the way, a latency problem. Before I receive any of your scores, okay. But anyway, just waiting. I'm also streaming to Facebook at this moment in time, so there might be a few hang-ups, okay, because of the CPU usage. I can see it's very high at the moment, okay. Anyway, I can see some scores coming in. Okay, 3 out of 5. Aaron, Marcus, 3 answers correct. 100%. Well done, Erica. Okay, Erica, and good. It's great to see that you've taken part. Whatever your score was, okay, that you'll go back and gain something from this. Okay. Video tutorials on my website examsolutions.net on arithmetic progressions, hopefully take you through this, okay, if you want to have more practice. Okay, good. Okay, Jasmine says she's learned something new. That's good. Okay, right, just as we wind up, okay, it's been great fun teaching you, just having you guys support this, okay, in these difficult times. Tomorrow, what is it? Tomorrow is, I'm losing track of the days here. It's Wednesday and, no, it's Thursday. My wife says to me in the background here. It's Thursday and it's Statistics Day, okay, so I'll be planning to write up some questions. It's going to be on probability, okay, well, most stats is on probability, I suppose. Probability, that's a clue, okay. 5 questions that we'll be looking at, and 10 o'clock tomorrow. So yeah, have a good day, stay well, okay, hopefully see you tomorrow, okay. Thank you, bye.